Hey guys, it's Cassie and today is the day. Today is Fendace unboxing day. This is the moment I've been waiting for since we heard about this once in a lifetime, iconic, never been done before designer swap between Fendi and Versace. What did that mean? That meant that we got a collection that was Donatella for Fendi and Kim Jones for Versace, and they both embodied each other's styles and house iconography and motifs and everything so sodding well. This collaboration is literally the most me thing ever. Okay, I love how over the top it is. I love how gaudy and fun and gold and gilded, and I'm very excited to unbox this with you. We do not have one, but we have two things. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie, I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're gonna love it here. So down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. Look at the shopping bag. Even the shopping bag is immaculate. Oh, incredible. It's all debossed. No, it's all embossed. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. We all know my struggles between embossing and debossing. Okay. I have the most amazing Fendace. She will move mountains to get me what I want. And since I sort of like have started shopping with her and everything, I was like, listen, you don't understand. There's this thing from Fendace that I have to have. Okay, I have to. There's no way in this world that I can't not own that thing. And she was like, don't you worry your pretty little head. But basically, so the official launch for Fendace was the 12th. They also gave me a smaller bag for my smaller item. Inside here we do have one thing in a dust bag. And we have one thing on a hanger. I'm going to do the dust bag one first. They were doing a preview on the 11th, the day before the launch, where I could see everything that they had received from the collection and basically have first dibs, which was amazing. That's, if you haven't seen, I did a vlog for you guys. It meant that I could literally set up in a changing room and talk you guys through how everything fits and how everything feels. So that was fantastic for me to do anyway, but it also meant that I didn't have to sharpen my elbows at dawn. By the way, I know my hair is doing a madness today. Like, I don't have time for it, truly. She's doing her own thing, we're not talking. Fabulous, fabulous Fendace dust bag. The fact that every aspect of this is so well branded. I love the fact that they made it Fendace. I love the fact that they didn't do like Donatella for Fendi and vice versa. Because it just even feels even more special in like a very specific moment in time as opposed to like, oh, another collection sort of thing. Ever since I saw her on the catwalk, I knew. I sodding knew. She's the one. Look at that. The details of this, with all of this collection, the more you look, the more you see. It is just a fun fair for the eyes, but not in an overwhelming way, to me personally. So this is the baguette bag from the Fendi side. Both my pieces are from the Fendi side. And what's interesting as well, let's just have this moment together. Let's just peel this off together. It's actually a little bit more difficult than I expected it to be. There we are. Look at that. Glimmer, you queen. Okay. So, what's really interesting with the baguettes is that on the Versace side, the Medusa is a lot bigger than on the Fendi side. When I first saw the pictures of this, it was literally just being held like this. I didn't know if there was going to be an extra strap. I really, really hoped that there would be, because I was like, you know, I love her and everything, and I'm, let's be honest, going to buy her regardless, but it would be great if she had a little bit of versatility, and guess what, they came through. I will say, this is very rigid. Okay, so I'm hoping that it softens up with time. I'm going to try on, I'm going to show you what fits, I'm going to do like a little bit of styling, all of that, so bear with me. I'm also going to go through the price of everything. Now, what's interesting with this is that it is made of silk, right? Which makes alarm bells go off in my mind, and I'm like, ding, 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 you can't be trusted, you know, you're a heavy-handed gal. However, the way that this is made doesn't feel overly delicate. I don't feel nervous to use it. It's a fabric bag, so I'm just going to treat it as I do a fabric bag. Be a little bit more mindful. Am I going to wear it if it rains? No. But I don't feel scared to use it, if you know what I mean. So you have this very over-the-top twilly bow happening on the back of the shoulder bag strap. And then you do have 2 D-rings, which means that you can have both straps on at the same time. You don't have to choose if you don't want to. You don't have to make a decision if you don't want to make that decision. Like, this looks better with it hanging off, but this, with this, because this will, you know, if you cross-body in it, then that really doesn't make much sense. So they didn't really need to do the 2 D-rings, I don't think. But thank you for doing so. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I mean? Inside, it is brown satin lined, right? It's just the one pocket, and you've got a zip at the back as well. And the very fabulous Fendace label. So obviously this is a sort of like padded, you know, voluminous version of a baguette. So I already have a baguette, and that is also fabric. My one downside with that bag, and to be honest, even the leather baguettes as well, they can sort of sag in the middle, so I do have a bag shaper in the bottom of it. However, you're not really going to have that issue with this one because of the construction and the padding and everything. It's not going to be as obvious, right? This was also available in the white, but the design was slightly different. It had 2 cherubs at the front and everything, and I quite like that because if you wanted to have both, you could, you know, it sort of justifies enough of a difference between the 2 of them. But this was the colourway that spoke to me. It's very me, it's very opulent, it's Versailles, it's such a glorious, rich mix of the both of them. You've got the Fendi FFs, you've got the very Versace Baroque. It just was the perfect marriage of the 2. And the thing is that there were loads of baguettes, especially the black suede with the crystal FFs on them, that I was like, oh, maybe, but to be honest with you, this was the one. This was the one that it was love at first sight. It was like, she's the girl that I want. Just look at this on the inside, the details. Like I said, it's a treasure hunt. Like every time you look, there's something new. Anyway, what fits inside? Like it's a sizable, like medium-sized bag. You get this phone in, you can get the bigger version in, whatever. Battery pack. Are you seeing? Card holder, wallet, whatever your preference. Keys, blotting sheets, AirPods, all of that, and there's still ample room. And just to demonstrate my theory on lack of sag, I believe I am correct. Thank you very much. As suspected. This is £2,550. Exhibit A of me in New York in the summer, running around. She's got things to do. She's running errands. She's looking at furniture. She's getting stressed because she doesn't know what kind of coffee table she should go with. You know, it's a lot to think about, but she looks fabulous while she's doing it. As a shoulder bag, she is next level, perfection, adorable, fantabulicious, some may say. Easy, casual pop. And another fun thing about the fact that you can detach both straps so that you can clutch her. For a little bit of fun, a little bit of frivolosity. Oh, put the strap on with her little bow. She's cute. She's got the heads turning as she walks into le restaurant. Okay? Now let's move on to the other item that I ended up coming home with. Okay, just look at this. They did such a good job. If you watch the vlog, you're probably not going to be surprised at what I ended up with because it's very me. Now, initially, I had sort of spotted this. I got sent through a matrix before everything came out, which was basically like tiny, minuscule pictures of the item that you literally had to zoom in, and of course the resolution was like absolutely atrocious, so you're literally there with like a microscope being like, I think it's a jacket and I think it's pink, sort of thing. And I saw it and I was like, I think I like this one. I told my essay, I was like, I think I like this one, but I need to know, like I need to feel it in person, I need to see the fabric. And I'm glad that they got it in at Selfridges so that I could, and you know, decide that I like it and everything. But this is the pink Baroque, I believe it's called the K-Way reversible jacket. Now, being completely honest to you, this is not a 2-in-1 for me because I'm never going to wear it on that side. Why would you? Why would you? The party is over here, all right? And I think, like I said in the vlog, I was a little bit like, but it's pink and I'm not really like too much of a pink girl. But I can be for this, truly. Yes, I shall be taking this hanger to New York with me. Even lovely, it's like a matte soft touch. It's a sodding hanger, Cassie, get over it. Okay. Came to a lot of the ready-to-wear sort of jackets and everything. The prices were up there, and I just couldn't justify the really embellished ones for the little amount of time that I would be wearing them, okay? So, for example, like a long bomber jacket, I like that a lot. I think that's about 3,500. I might be wrong, but for some reason that rings a bell. It's only short sleeve. I could have talked myself into that a bit more if it was long sleeve and I could have done more seasons with it. But because it's short sleeve, you're limiting me to spring summer, and it's quite a, you know, substantial jacket that you probably wouldn't even wear too much in the summertime. So I was like, you know what, for the amount that I think I'm going to use it, I don't think it makes much sense. I think it will also be a nice change. It's a style of jacket that I wear a lot in general. You know, I have my black Gucci one that I love an insane amount, and to be honest with you, it's probably for the best that somebody give her a little bit of a break every now and again. I got this, they only had one in, and they only have it in a size large. This was 1,550. So with a jacket like this, right, we know that we can do it casual. We know that you've got to keep the basics simple, right, because you don't want to overwhelm. We could if we wanted to. We really could if we wanted to, couldn't we? Yes, we could. But I'm just saying, we have to also treat them as individual pieces to really get the bang for the buck. We know, knowing me, my favourite way to wear this is going to be with a Cassie $2 base layer. What is that? That is black bodysuit, black leggings. That's going to be my favourite way to wear this. And then this is the pop, right? Let's keep it light. She's giving some sass to an otherwise very simple, possibly bordering on boring look. And as I said, this is a size large. I like how oversized it is. But yeah, she's fun, she's cute, she's casual, she's easy to wear. And we're going to get a lot of use out of her, and that's what we want. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think of my purchases. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.